Welcome to Mike Brown Barbecue. Today I'm going to show you guys how to smoke Texas half chickens on this 250-gallon offset smoker from start to finished. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we're going to get this burnt down a coal bed here. And as stated in previous videos, I like to use my old crappy wood that's dry and don't have much life left to it, but just enough to burn down a good coal bed. I've already got some lump charcoal burning in here. Just ugly, dry pieces of wood that don't have much life left in them, but they're good for burning coal beds down. There's two more right up here. Just like that. I'm gonna give this a little bit of boost with my leaf blower. And just like that, we got us a fire started. Let's go ahead and get our chicken seasoned up. Stay tuned. All right, folks, so what we got here is a whole chicken. What we're gonna do today is Texas style half chickens. First thing you want to do is nip that tail off, and then you want to come right here along the backbone with a good pair of kitchen shears. Start cutting down that spine. Just like that. It would help if I had a sharper pair of kitchen shears for sure. Sometimes it just takes two hands. Just like that. And you'll open it up, and there's a breastbone right there in the middle. Take your trusty knife and break it. Just like that, you got two Texas style half chicken halves, just like that, easy as can be. We'll put these over here, and I'll do one more for you. Like I said, snip that tail off, come back here on your backbone, start on the side of the spine. I'm going to take the spine completely out. Just like that. Spread it open, find the middle of your breastbone right here. Press your knife down. And just like that, again, you got two chicken halves for our Texas style half chickens. Kind of go through, clean some of the excess fat off while you got it open. You're gonna do too much on it. Get both chickens cleaned up. You're gonna take you some paper towels and kind of pat everything dry, including the skin. Get some of the moisture off. All right, next up, we're gonna get these dudes seasoned up. Start off seasoning with Adam's coarse black pepper. It's pretty close to 16 mesh while I wait on my regular pepper to come in from Amazon. Go on with a decent little coat of that, not too much. Just like that, it'll be fine. Instead of using a chicken rub today, I'm just going to go to my go-to rub and use the Bondler's Fiesta Seasonal salt. Generous portion of that. Give that a minute to sit there and get set in before we flip them over and do the skin side. We'll do the same thing on our presentation side. Hit it with some black pepper. I don't really put nothing on the chicken skin. As long as that chicken skin is a little bit damp, everything will stick. What I really like to do with these is actually do this a day ahead of time and let that skin dry out overnight in the refrigerator. It makes for getting a crispier skin on your smoker, and you can smoke at a little bit of a somewhat lower temperature. But it's kind of a spur of the moment deal. I was thinking of videos to do, and I hadn't really done Texas style half chicken yet on this camera or on my 250 gallon. We will sauce 2 of these, and then we'll leave 2 of these plain. Alright, so we'll give that a little bit of time for the seasoning to adhere, and I'll bring you guys back when I put this on the pit. Stay tuned. Let's put these yard birds on the pit. As you can see, it's looking real nice. When you put these on the pit, you want to put them with your dark meat facing toward the fire. This facing toward the fire. See what that yard bird's looking like? It's nice. I kind of rubbed some of the rub off right there. I'll touch that up here in a minute. And last but not least, there's the last one. Kind of scrunch them up. Make sure you got decent spacing between them. And you can come back and touch them up. Or you kind of put your fingers on it, wipe the seasoning off. So recap, put your dark meat toward the fire. You want this to cook first. You want your breast meat to cook last. I'm going to run this cook around 325, 350. We're going to do this hot and fast. That's how I like to do my chicken. That way the skin crisp up. We're going to close this lid down, and we'll go throw our first pieces of wood on our coal bed. Stay tuned. So as you can see, this coal bed is burnt down. All that wood's about gone. So now we're going to smash everything down. I want to put your coals off on the sides that are in the front. Make all for good airflow. You got all that taken care of. Reach back here. Scoot your coal bed up. Real special about my wood today, it's drier than I normally do. If I had to, just judging by the weight, if I had to put moisture on this, I would say it's probably right around 15% ish. So we'll stick these on. I want my wood to be dry because I want to burn a hotter fire. I want to burn a hotter fire, get that skin crisp up. I want to burn a cleaner fire because chicken will soak up some smoke if you're not careful with it. You can over smoke it in a hurry. On my chicken cooks, I like to go with a drier wood and run a lot cleaner of a fire because chicken skin will soak that smoke up. And I want it to take off and run a lot a hotter fire of about 350, 325. I want to be done with these little yard pimps in about 3 hours. I'll bring you guys back when either we got to manage this fire or take a look at them yard birds. We'll check on them in 2 hours and start checking them for internal temp. Stay tuned. Alright, just showing y'all what kind of fire I'm running over here. We're about 30 minutes into this cook, and as you can see, 325 steady. I've got a nice clean smoke coming out of there. It's hard to see it from this angle. But you can see what kind of smoke I got coming out of there. It's clean smoke for the most part. This is how I like to run my chicken fires, or my poultry, anything poultry, hot and fast. Get crisp in, you still get tons of smoke flavor. It's still a low and slow chill fire, but I'm running hot. Flames are not jumping up real high, it's burning down nicely. Just wanted to bring you guys into that. Next time you see me, when we check this chicken for internal temp. Alright guys, we're at the 2 hour mark. It's time to check up on this chicken and see what it's looking like. It ain't looking too bad. It's starting to get some good color. That's what it's looking like. Real pretty chicken, starting to get some good color. It's looking good. Let's check for internal temperatures, see where we're at. You don't want to overcook your breast. We're sitting at 153 in that one. Sitting at 153 in that one. And 153 in that one. So that's cool. Let's check our dark meat. So our dark meat's done. It's 167. 160. So at this point, what I like to do is I'll take 2 of these and I'll sauce them. The sauce I'm going to use today is Salt Lick Spicy Barbecue Sauce. That's one of my go-tos when I don't feel like making my own sauce. We'll spread it up on there real even. The thing I like about this sauce is it's runny. It won't glob up on there. It'll kind of run off evenly. And that's what them half chickens are looking like. They are looking nice. Those are the 2 sauce ones, my 2 dry ones. So these got a little while longer to cook. So I'm going to shut the lid back down, and I do need to throw another log onto the fire. I'll bring y'all over to that. Alright, so that chicken ain't got very long to cook. We got 2 hours out of this. These coals are pretty much gone. Logs, I mean. Got us a nice hot coal bed. So all I'm gonna do to finish out this cook is I'm just gonna stick 2 logs on there. Just some old water oak I had laying around. And this one here is a piece of post oak. I'm gonna stick them in there like that, and that'll carry me to the end of this cook. When you get toward the end of a meat, you don't have to put a full setup on there. You just put what you need to get you to the end of it. That chicken will be done here in about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and this will get me through to that. So I'll bring y'all back. We check the chicken for the final internal temp. Stay tuned. It's time to check on this chicken. Should be done. I'm about 3.5 hours in on it. And those are looking real nice, but is it done? 160 in this breast. I like to put the dark meat toward the fire and let the white meat come up slowly so it don't get overcooked and it stays juicy. That dark meat's 180. This dark meat is 180. This one's 175. And this one's 176. So that's perfect. I like my dark meat in the 180s and I like my breast meat in the 160s. So these are done. I'm gonna go ahead and get them pulled off and let them rest, and then we'll slice into them and see what they look like. Stay tuned. All right, guys, here's our 2 half chickens right here. They've been resting for about 30 minutes. This was the one with no sauce. This was the one with sauce. They came out a little darker than what I would have liked, but that's just the nature of the beast. So we'll get these broke down and see how we did. We'll come right here, separate the thigh from the breast, just like that. Kind of did a little sloppy job on that one, but it'd be like that sometimes. Then we'll cut the wings off. Just like that. The wings have a tendency to kind of overcook, but here's part of that breast right here. You see how juicy that breast came out. That came out so juicy. So we'll separate the breast from the meat, just like that. Alright, so we got our chicken broke down here. The sauce versus no sauce. As you can see, that was a success. That is very juicy. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Here is the breast from the dry rub one. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's got a lot of juice in it. That came out good. Here's a piece of breast tenderloin. Look at the juice pouring out of that. That's very, very good. That's the best. I'm typically not a white meat type guy, but man, that is awesome. That is awesome. As far as the thigh goes right here, I'm just going to take a bite right there. You can bite through that with the skin coming off, but without the skin coming off, then it was successful. Nice clean bite. Very good. Man, that's good. They didn't have good color on them and look good, but they are good. Now here's our dry rubbed one right here. You see how that turned out. Look, I like the dry rub better. That is so good. Alright, folks. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. This is how we do chicken down here in Texas. Texas style half chickens. And hit the notification button so you can get more content like this. Thank y'all for watching. Peace out.